Obviously, in Angel, it's very common for instructors to share text and images with students. And if you're going to be doing that, there's a few simple things you can do to make your content more accessible for people who are using a screen reading tool, screen reading software, rather than just the naked eye to read things in your course. So to demonstrate that, I'm going to add alternative text tags to images and also headings to text. So I'll start by creating a page, and I'll give it a title. And let's say I've already got my text. So in this example, I've got some text here. I'm going to copy this text. And back in Angel, I could right-click and paste it, or I might want to use one of my pasting options. For instance, if I was pasting from Word, I might use this to paste from Word option to keep from bringing some of the formatting data in the background that might cause problems. Or I could just paste as plain text as another option. And now I have my text. Now I could just hit save and be done with it, but if I go over and I look at the source view for this text, I can see that the first bit of text there, Submarines of the Civil War, is identified as a paragraph, and then the next paragraph down is this Humble Beginnings, and then there's another paragraph here. And so there's really no way for screen reading software to differentiate different parts of this document. It doesn't know what is a heading, what's a subheading. So the only option that someone reading this text would have would be to start here at Submarines and go straight to the bottom without any options for navigation. So to improve that, I'm going to go back out of the source view, and I'm going to use formatting to identify the title of the document here. Under Format, I'm going to choose Heading 1 for the title of my document. And then subheadings within the document, such as this Humble Beginnings text, I'm going to use the Heading 2. And then any subsections within, let me put a break in there so that it can identify things. Any subheadings within these sections, I might use that Heading 3. But these sections don't really have subheadings, so I'll just use Heading 2 or H2 for each of the subsections. Okay. So now to see what that looks like, I can go back to the source view, and I can see that my Heading 1 text there, and then Heading 2 Humble Beginnings. I might want to take that break character out that I inadvertently added. And I can see again I have another heading, Heading 2. So First Sinking and Humble Beginnings are going to be sort of at the same level for the screen reading software. And I'm going to get back out of source view and take another look at that. So I've got my title and my subheading there. Alright, so this might be all well and fine. I might want to stop here, but I might also want to add some images to my file here. And to do that, I'm going to use the Insert Image here. And I'll go and browse the server, and then I'm going to need to upload this image. So when this comes up, I'm going to choose to browse and find the image on my computer. I've got it saved on my desktop in a folder here, and I'll choose that image and upload it and then select it. Now before I hit save, this is another important point. I'm going to put in alternative text so that when someone using that screen reading software comes upon an image, they'll have a descriptive text value there that will be read aloud to them, that will explain to them what the image is, what the purpose of the image is in the text. So I might say Civil Wars something like that, but just something that's going to give them an idea of what they would be seeing if they could see the picture. And I might just be done here, or I might want to take a peek again at the source code and see what I have there. And I can see that within this heading I have an image, and there's some alt text, and the text is here, Civil War's First Submarine. So this is what's going to be read aloud to the person who is going to be viewing this. Now I noticed that I inadvertently put my image inside of my heading tag there. See, the Submarines of the Civil War here at the end is in the heading 1 tag. So I could just I could go back and fix it, or I could just manually take this beginning tag for the title, and I'll cut it and I'll add it down here. Okay, and let's take a look at that. Okay, so now I've got my image, my title, and then the subheadings for my document. This is going to be much more accessible to somebody who is using software to read